Well, fall is an absolutely superb time to start dividing and separating perennials, moving them around if you want to. In this case, I've got an example to show you. This wonderful summer phlox, Phlox paniculata. This one I think is called Gina, but the deer love them. So if you plant them like I have, unfortunately, in deer country, this should be up about here. It's a big, tall phlox. So I'm going to move a big chunk of it out and use it somewhere where the deer aren't quite so prevalent. All right, so I've got to dig the whole plant out, and I'm going to use a square tine fork to loosen all the way around the plant. It rained last night, but I don't think it rained enough. It's always good if you're digging out plants to wet the soil. It tends to keep the soil together, and it will be less stress on the plant. This is pretty dry, so I'm going to work all my way around. Here we go. A little softer up there. Here we go. This is good. Right underneath. Up there she goes. The fork is nice because it doesn't cut the roots. It tends to keep as many of those fibrous roots, and I can just pull that up. I'm going to leave a tiny little bit over there. I might come back. So it's grown pretty well here, and I'm using a dividing board. It's just a piece of plywood, outdoor plywood. And normally when I'm in a rush, I just use a Sawzall and just cut through the plant. But today I'm going to show you the old-fashioned technique, which is to use two forks. And you put them carefully into the middle. Let's see if it works. I'm going to push one in there and push the other one in. And what you do is you use the backs to push it apart. Oh, there we go. Some of it apart. And we've got little clumps like that. They've kept the roots. These would be quite viable plants. My only concern would be, though, if you're doing this late in the fall and it's getting cold, you're going to not have much time for the plant to establish new roots. So what I'm going to do is try and divide this last remaining bit of a clump. Let me just push it harder. There it goes. Into two big pieces. Oh, beautiful. Actually, it does work quite well. So, if you're doing it later, then this is a great size. What you've got to do, though, is plant it firmly. As you see, the roots are fairly shallow, so plant it in firmly and then put a mulch, and hopefully the frost won't lift it up. And there you go. Next spring, you'll get the jump on it, and this will be a wonderful big plant. So there you go. Dividing perennials, this is perfect time.